Good morning, everybody. We are live here from the birdhouse. It is towards the end of December. It is December 23rd, and we still have a couple more shopping days before Christmas, and we are open today until 8 p.m. So if you are still looking for some items, we definitely have them here for you. And if you can squeak your online orders in within the next couple hours or so, we can even deliver them for you before Christmas if you are local. So we've got all that going on. And we're open on Christmas Eve. We are open tomorrow for not for the full day, but we're open from 9 until 3 tomorrow. So if you have some last minute things to do, we will be here for you. And we offer free gift wrap as well. So we've got all that going on here today and tomorrow at the birdhouse. And of course, we'll be closed on Christmas Day, and then we reopen on Friday the 26th. So we do have our last event of the year going on today, and that is today. Actually, that's a typo. It's not Monday. Today on Tuesday, we have David, who does the Dot to Dot books. He will be here today doing a book signing and selling his books. These are a lot of fun. So we've got that going on today as well. It's our last event of the year, but we will have a schedule of events coming out early next year for 2026. So be on the lookout for that. As far as some of the bird activity locally, if you are looking up into the skies, you might see groups of geese flying around. Canada geese are definitely flocking around, flying, filling the skies. Sometimes you'll see big groups of Canada geese, but then also as we get more into late January and February, keep an eye out for snow geese also. There's been some snow geese reported, especially down in the Finger Lakes area. More reports down there than up where I am in Rochester, but they're definitely being reported. And there's a huge snow goose migration that goes through Montezuma every year around that area. So that's usually in February, but there are some sprinkled reports of snow geese around here too. So if you see a white goose with black tips on its wings, you've got yourself a snow goose. There's also been reports of rough-legged hawk, again, especially in the Finger Lakes area. More reports of rough-legged hawk there, but there have been some reports here. They have different coloration than our red-tailed hawks, but they are about the same size, and they do have these dark patches on their wings, like on the wrists, they say, of their wings, and then sometimes they will have that dark belly band too. So be on the lookout for rough-legged hawk if you see something that is about the size of a red-tailed hawk but looks a little off. Could be a rough-legged hawk. And just to compare, this is a red-tailed hawk on the left, and the rough-legged hawk is there on the right. And if you look at the legs of the rough-legged hawk, you can see kind of how it gets its name. It has a lot of feathers that stretch down to its talons. So that's how it gets its name, the rough-legged hawk. It is a bird that is in the spring and summer way up in the Arctic and comes down here for the winter. This is south for them. Also, bald eagle. Been getting reports of bald eagle by any kind of open water. You can find I should say, big bodies of open water. Don't be surprised if you see some bald eagle. We've been getting so many reports of them. Just their numbers are doing so well. They're way more common than they used to be, so that is such a good sign. But yeah, lots of bald eagle around. And I think I should also mention the northern shrike. This little bird is even a little bit smaller than a blue jay, and yet it is fierce. These are songbirds, but they are hunters. They're known to impale their prey on spiky objects, and they'll go after things like mice and voles. So the northern shrike is around, and you are able to find them here in the winter. And then also that pine grosbeak, there's been pine grosbeaks and some pretty good numbers of pine grosbeaks still being seen, especially at Webster Park in the campground area. So the last few days have been kind of windy, but before we had all that wind, they were definitely still reported. So pine grosbeaks are definitely out there if you're looking to do some birding on your holiday time off. Go check out those pine grosbeaks. As far as bestsellers here at the birdhouse this holiday season, if you're still doing some holiday shopping, which I know I am, uh, binoculars have been big this year, and we've had some really good promos going on Nikon binoculars, and a lot of those are still going on. The Pro Staffs, you can save $20 instantly on the Pro Staffs. These little blue Aculon binoculars, which are a great little compact binocular, are now only $50. So we've got some really good binocular promotions. We still have a lot of binoculars here in stock. So we have those here, and you can buy them online too and get those discounted prices. We also have Celestron telescopes, and if you watch this broadcast, you'll know that we do telescope nights in the spring and summer, and we still have quite a few telescopes in stock from Celestron. So we've got those here too, and bird books galore. We have so many bird books. Our best-selling book is this Birds of New York Field Guide by Stan Tequila. And one of the events we'll be having next year is we'll be having Stan here. He'll be coming back into town next November. So we'll have those dates released soon with what his talks are going to be. So we're really excited to welcome Stan back to the Rochester area. And that's going to be next year in November. And books continue to be popular sellers here. And I should mention our local authors have been selling their books really, really well. Things like The 100 Things to Do in Rochester Before You Die by Robin Flanagan continues to be a hit. The Mendon Ponds and Durand Eastman Park books by Jack Butler and Diane Ham also wrote the Mendon Ponds book. These have been such a good seller this year. You can buy them here in the store or online. We still have plenty of them left. Fantastic books about Mendon Ponds and Durand Eastman Park, a couple of our very popular local parks. And our friend Brandy Minotaur, who's written so many different books. Hers continue to sell super well. Things like The Complete Language of Birds, which is a beautiful book. Great gift for anybody who's into birds and bird watching. She also has the Hiking Waterfalls books, as well as other hiking books, and the Death in the Everglades book, as well as other parks. And she did that death talk for us in October, which was so fascinating. And we've got all of those books that she has written here in the store as well. And then you can't go wrong with the birdseed wreaths. We are selling them quickly, but we do still have some left. This makes a great gift. We've got them in different sizes, and you just hang them up and the birds will go to town eating their Christmas treats. These caged feeders continue to be very popular as well. They're only $21.95. This little caged orb feeder on the left is a feeder you can put any kind of sunflower seed mix in, and it keeps out the larger birds, but the smaller birds can go right inside that cage and feed really easily. And so we've got that feeder here, and then the other feeder here on the right is a mesh feeder that you can put sunflower seed in, or you could put peanuts in. And again, it'll keep out the big birds, but the small birds can feed just fine from it. And window feeders, we just got a new shipment of window feeders in yesterday, and the window feeders have been so popular, not just for people, but for pets. A lot of people will put them up to give their dogs and cats and even pet birds some entertainment. The heated bird baths also, we've had a very cold winter so far, and heated bird baths have been a hit. So the heated bird baths are plug-in. They operate on a thermostat. They don't make the water hot, but they will keep the water unfrozen so the birds can have some access to the water to drink and to bathe in. Especially people who have overwintering bluebirds find that they really, really love these heated bird baths, and the bluebirds absolutely will flock to a water source in the winter. These are a couple photos from our customers of the bluebirds enjoying their bird baths. And roosting pockets. The birds will go into these little woven huts to stay out of the elements, to stay out of the wind and the snow and the rain. So we have plenty of these in stock, and these make awesome gifts for people and for the birds. And we have lots of hot seed and suet in stock, including now the Flaming Hot Feast and some of our other hot seed blends in 14 and 20-pound bags, which are eligible for our buy four, get one free special. And we have those in stock. We have the hot seed cakes. We have the hot seed logs. We have the suet. And the birds will eat this seed and suet just fine, but the squirrels don't like that hot pepper that they can taste. So we continued to do well with those. Our Cobain ornaments, these are beautiful blown glass ornaments. We still have some of these in stock, and these are gorgeous ornaments that make awesome gifts. And we just got in more puppets too from the Folk Monis company, and these are so fun. And we've got a whole bunch of these in stock, and we have more of the warmies too, which are the little stuffed animals you can put in the microwave, and they will they're a nice way to warm up in the wintertime. So we've got all of those in stock here too, and Bill's stuff. Bill's stuff continues to sell. We've got the Bill's flags. We've got little stakes that go in the ground. We've got buffaloes that can stake in the ground. So we've got a little bit of something for everybody still in stock this holiday season. So thank you guys all for watching. Happy holidays from all of us at the Birdhouse. It looks like we do have a question here from Johnny. Do you know about falconry or how to be a falconer? I really don't know much about that at all. I think there's a lot of clubs out there, and I think you can apprentice to be and to learn more about falconry. Personally, I don't know much about that at all, unfortunately. I bet you could find a channel, though, that probably specializes just in that. So good luck with that, and definitely let us know how that goes, because that would be really fun to learn about. So it looks like that's everybody's comments for the day. Happy holidays from all of us at the Birdhouse. We will be here all day today until 8 p.m. And we'll be here tomorrow too from 9 until 3 for your last minute shopping needs. And like I said, if you've got a little bit of time, if you squeak your orders in online soon within the next couple hours, we can still deliver them to you today before Christmas Eve. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on Saturday with another broadcast. And until then, have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.